Good afternoon and welcome to the October 2nd, 2012 meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority. May we have the roll call, please?
Authority members: Friedman. Here. Manukian. Mincy.
Here.
Parazian.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Chair Najarian.
Here. May we have your report?
The agenda for the October 2nd, 2012 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Thursday, September 27, 2012 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. The next item?
Approval of minutes.
So moved.
Second.
No objections or corrections. The minutes will be approved as submitted. Thank you. The next item?
Next item is oral communication. One card was submitted. Discussion is limited. Time is not part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the Housing Authority may question or respond to a speaker, but there will be no debate or decision, and the matter may be referred to staff through the Executive Director for an investigation and report.
I have one card from Herbert Milano.
Members of the Housing Authority and Chair, my name is Herbert Milano. In the 11 years that I've been coming before you, I remember Mr. Mincy asking me some very pertinent questions way back in 2001 concerning some of the demographics that we had of the apartment association, which I was heading at the time. But since 2001, I was thinking, what questions has Mr. Mincy or Ms. Parazian asked to initiate new policies or create some new ideas or focus for this housing authority? I think that if I were to go back through all the decisions made by the housing authority, I think that both of you pretty much voted nearly 100%, if not 100%, on pretty much what at least 3 of the council member, board members voted on. And the reason why I'm asking those questions to you is because a few months ago, Councilmember Friedman stated her high regard for Ms. Parazian's contributions and demeanor on this board. And so I asked myself, what initiatives did you bring to the board during all these years? When did you vote against it, or any particular vote or issue that came up before this housing authority? The reason why I bring this up is because when I look at the trends in the issues that the Housing Authority has taken in the past, not just issues about housing, but issues having to do with the funds coming from HUD, the supporting programs that we bring towards issues of the safety net that we provide nonprofits and the underserved, that we need individuals who are going to speak out about creating a level of awareness about those issues. Because the issues about housing are only a portion of the overall problem. That families who are living in poverty or significantly under the median income in Glendale generally have a whole slew of other problems having to do with their children and their accessibility to the type of resources that is going to overall create long-term improvements. And that's why I come to you to talk about. That's one of the reasons why I lauded the administration of Glendale back in 2001 for moving forward to create those reports, such as the quality of life indicators, such as the status of youth, and the other report having to do with the parks and open space. 3 reports created in 2001, 2002 that gave us a glimpse as to the challenges and the problems that we face, particularly in the southern part of the city. And so it really bothers me to no end to find, for example, a significant amount of building, if not overbuilding, very large multifamily housing coming up. And yet we don't see a proportionate and adequate attention to the parkland necessary. We hide behind the fact that the money goes into this fund for the park and library impact fees. But I was doing a cursory investigation of those funds, and a lot of the money is going to Duke-Majan Park. How could that be? How can we increase the density of sufficient parkland, not provide for the type of augmentation of youth services, and then what little money is there to be able to create the environments, that money is moved up to Duke-Majan Park? On the library fees, I figured, who brought up the need to change the structure of the central library when we need underground parking and expand the green space, for example? And so the reason why I bring you up in my presentation today is because we need independent individuals who are going to be able to express the needs of those communities within Glendale that are in need of your advocacy and your awareness and your level of connection. And it is my hope that you become advocates for those issues, that you request a quality of life indicators, that you request a status of youth in Glendale, and then see if we can align the extra hundreds of millions of dollars that we spend every year and take at least 2% of that and redirect it to solve the permanent problems that appear not to be solvable. Thank you.
Thank you. I have no other cards. Oral communications is finished. Next item.
Authority member and staff comments.
Any comments? You. We have no new business. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We are adjourned.
Somebody second?
Yes, second.